Howdy. Good evening. We're multitasking tonight because it's already been a long day and it's 9:45 at night and I'm starting my second workout. Well, I'm 10 minutes in, but anyway. Day 55, 75 hard. Was a eventful day. Woke up this morning and I did my first workout, got some work done, drank some coffee, and then me and Chuck took my truck. I talked about it last night, but me and Chuck took my truck and a skid steer from Austin at Victory Contracting, and we headed up to Paul's house in Twin Peaks, and we made it. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. We made it. We were worried that we weren't going to be able to get up the hill because it was residents only, and we heard it was a problem. The guy at the checkpoint was Caltrans, although he had a CHP officer right behind him. He took one look at us and waved us right up. We didn't even stop. So he knew we were obviously there to help and waved us through. I put a YouTube short with part of the drive. The roads were in excellent condition. No problem with the roads. I had chains with me, but we never had to put them on, even touch them. The roads were wet, but they're in good shape. So we drove right up. Nowhere to park. So it was a challenge to offload the machine. We had to pull into a communal parking area that they were actually giving out free food. So they had created a very small parking lot. Well, it was in a big parking lot, but it's full of snow. So they had dug some small parking lots out of the big parking lot. And we pulled in there, we offloaded, and then we were actually able to back my truck and trailer up Paul's driveway just enough to get out of the street. And then we stayed and helped him move some snow. Holy cow, snow everywhere. It sounds silly. I know people out of state think this is no big deal, but we're just not built for this kind of snow. I'm definitely not built for it, but that area is just not accustomed to this amount of snow. So there's nowhere. I never imagined that a problem would be where to put the snow. Like, we had equipment, we had a Bobcat. Paul has a Razor with a snowplow on it that works awesome. Really good. Really impressed by the snow. It's a Razor with tracks on it. Tracked Razor with a snowplow, and it works awesome. But there's nowhere to put the snow because there's snow everywhere. 10 feet high, 12 feet high in places. There's places on his property where the snow is as high as the roof line. So if there's snow everywhere, you're trying to clear it, where does it go? There's nowhere to go. So we were packing it high. As high as the machine would go, we were packing it on the side of his driveway, in the forest, up against, not against his house, but next to his house, like just creating like a tunnel, because there's no place for it. If you push it in the road, it becomes a road hazard. They just push to the side, which blocks people's driveways. It's just where to put the snow is a big issue up there right now. But I tell you what, very little. I saw a couple cop cars. There were some Caltrans up there on Highway 18, but I didn't see very much government help at all, near Paul's house. I think they had brought in food. They were bringing in food, and I think they were delivering food by helicopter, but I'm not even sure that was the government. The Diesel brothers, Heavy D Sparks and Diesel Dave from that show and that YouTube channel, they came there from Utah, have amazing snow equipment because it's Utah and they know how to deal with snow. And they were taking care of that mountain and the residents. We just missed them actually. Paul had reached out to them and told them if they needed any support while they were there to hit Paul up. Because Paul can weld. If it can be welded, he can do it. If it can be fixed, he can fix it. And turns out they broke something immediately and showed up at Paul's house and used his shop. And they had all their own guys do all the repairs, but they just needed a shop and some equipment. And Paul's got everything you could ever want. So they came there and they fixed their stuff. They used their crazy snowblower contraption to clear part of Paul's driveway that would have took us the whole day. And then apparently they left right before we got there. So super cool, those guys. To come here from Utah on their own dime. And I heard they brought an army with them. Got like 40 or 50 people with them that are all working. So, man, I just worked up there for a day and I barely worked. I ran a machine. And, these guys brought equipment, people, they brought some resources. So, big props to them. They're good people. Really good people. And, I don't know what else to say. It was kind of crazy. I posted a video, like I said, you can check it out and you kind of get an understanding of the road. Now it's Highway 189. Highway 18 was fine. 189 was a little sketch. So anyway, we helped Paul a little bit, not a lot, but we helped him. Ran a machine for a while, and we came back home, and I dropped Chuck off, dropped the trailer off, went to my men's church group. After that, came home, said hi to the wife and the family, and now I'm on the treadmill. So it was a long day, but yeah. So any help that anybody out there can get they're looking for volunteers just to labor and shovel. Some people just have to have snow shoveled and they may not be able to. The snow load on the roofs. You know what I'm talking about. The snow load on the houses is a real problem. Their roofs are not pitched enough for this kind of snow load. They're pitched, but they're not pitched enough, so they're collecting too much snow. Fortunately, I think they have a reprieve for a couple days or weeks at least, but it's a problem. So, but we got Paul the machine, which was half the battle. Helped him out, and then we're out. So, gold stars on the chalkboard today go to the Diesel brothers for sure. Heavy D Sparks and Diesel Dave. Really good stuff they're doing up there. So, if you have any questions about our experience up there, put them down below and I'll answer them. But yeah, that's it. 75 hard, day 55. Just got to finish this workout and drink a little bit of water, and then I'm done for the day. I should have shoveled snow for my second workout, but I don't think the kind of shoveling I was doing with the skid steer quite counts for my workout. So anyway, hope everybody has a good night. And see you tomorrow. Day 55, almost done. Out.